two teams have been playing for more than a century in the heartland of America, and today we're going to settle another chapter in this age-old rivalry where there's a brass bull awaiting the victor. We are at Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. The Hawkeyes ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They believe they can run right here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Left side, it's Brooks. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff again. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, here's Malton. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. He's changing the play. Snaps on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff for Malton. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
And it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. They'll run for it. It's Malton. Right down the gut of the field. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Out wide left, it's Parker. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Here's a give to Malton. And he's brought down after a short gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to slip through and pick it up. There he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Into the end. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Joseph. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. In the den of the crowd, here's Joseph. Under pressure. He's got the back in the middle. And he's going to come out just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. And the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his cover. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Got the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy has been hard to bring down on this drive for the defense, and the D's lucky there because it was a DB that saved a touchdown. When he got into the second level, he put the Jets on. There were people in the stadium holding their breath thinking he might break it, but this defense up front, they've got to be able to slow him down a little bit.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff for Malton. Breaks into the open. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Back to pass on second down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He'll go down. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The handoff. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. Snap to the up man. It's a fake. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Short pass. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down to the air. Makes the grab down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. Quick give. He's past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They'll stop the clock to have a look at the injured Hawkeye. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rill will check on his condition. The Hawkeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On the move. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Now here's Joseph. Got his man out of the backfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield. And now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a first down, and his defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line. Here's a give to Malton. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive lines.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the Hawkeyes want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. With this game all but wrapped up, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country getting late in the season, and a loss like this one is doubtless going to hurt your position. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. Inside, it's Phillips. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the left side. All over him immediately.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Wants to go up top on second down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that, getting after him.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Making the adjustment. Second down, gonna throw it. That one just came off his hand badly.
In this moment of the game, late, you need your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decisions, and he has not yet completed a throw here in the fourth quarter. That is bad news for this offense.
Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down.
Well, there's the trust this quarterback has in his guy, right? He knows he's going to give him an opportunity on critical down and distances. Third down, find your best matchup because you know he can make the catch, he can get his feet in bounds, keep the drive moving.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
The Hawkeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw again. Fires quickly. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out of the gun with Kamari Malton. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
Kamari again. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this four-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Trying to establish the run. Got enough for the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Throwing Joseph. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime. Drops back on first down. And he avoids the sack.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! They take the lead here in overtime. He is putting the Badgers on his back. Reminds me of games we called when Russell Wilson was at the helm.
And I know Wisconsin fans get jacked up when they get great quarterback play. They don't get it very often. They don't get the explosive numbers with this offense. But this dude, he's putting on a show, and I guarantee you they are jumping around.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They are up against it. A 3rd and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 25.